So if you didn't see my last video, I went to Starbucks to try the crystal ball frappuccino, and I did a review on that. So if you haven't seen it, then check that out. But after this, I'm going to head to a crystal shop because I've always heard great things about crystals and how they heal your energy, do amazing things. And you know, if you've seen my videos on like narcissists and stuff, you know that I deal with a lot of negative people in my life that drain my energy. So I think it's like super useful for me to have some crystals on hand and on my body so that I can protect myself from these energy vampires. So if you want to go with me to the crystal shop, then stay tuned. Okay guys, so I'm home now and I have all the gemstones with me, and it's quite a few that I got. And I'm gonna go in a random order of the ones I got. And I'm also gonna tell you like what their meaning is, what they're actually used for, and you know, basically the uses of each of these gemstones. So I'm gonna start with this one, and it is called Pyrite, and honestly, like, I'm probably not pronouncing it right. While Pyrite lends to patience, it won't let you mistake patience for complacency. Complacency, too much hard words, honestly. Like, stop with this, please. Complacency. The energy of this crystal guides you with insight in how best to communicate in confrontations or cut toxic ties. As Pyrite makes you feel light and joyful, it also helps you to let go of all the things that weigh you down. So this is really cool. Not all of these gemstones are like mine, although I'm sharing them with my hubby, so a lot of these are his. But yeah, you get the point. So this one is kind of like a really nice, kind of like a deep navy blue color mixed with like brown, so it's kind of like a marbly colors, but it's like definitely a navy blue color. I really like this one. And yeah, it's apparently supposed to help you with like cutting toxic ties. So if you are someone who has narcissists in your life, if you see my videos on narcissists, I'll put the playlist right here, and then this is probably a good one for you. One is the blue lace agate. It's called blue lace Agate. So this one is for someone who gets nervous speaking in public, which actually I really do, but like not as much as I used to. But I mean, I haven't really spoken in public. I don't count this as speaking in public because I don't actually see anyone. Who very pretty, like different kinds of colors, different shades of blue, even looks like it kind of has white in it, swirly and pretty. Like overall just a really pretty and like pretty and delicate rock. I love this one. So also it's ideal, it's connected to the throat chakra. Its soothing blue color brings peace of mind and allows you to relax into your words instead of stumbling and getting tongue-tied. As one of the best calming crystals for anxiety, blue lace agate soothes your doubts and fears, washing them away with a sense of tranquility. It helps to quiet the mind so that you can breathe a little deeper and feel more like yourself. Before a speaking engagement or when you feel yourself getting anxious, reach for this stone. So this is also, like, it seems like it's good for people who get anxiety, social anxiety. Even if you don't do public speaking, if you find yourself getting nervous when you go to a family gathering, a place where there's a lot of people, just like slip this into your pocket, you know, hold it in your hand, I don't know, put it in your sleeve and hope it doesn't fall out, and keep it with you close. Even like if you make it into a cute little necklace, you can have this on and people will just even ask you like, oh my god, like what is that, that's so pretty. So, you know, having this would probably be good for people who are just a little bit shy, like I have definitely been throughout my life. So the next one here is called Snowflake Obsidian, and it's just kind of like a little speckled black rock with like gray speckles on it. Kind of reminds me like of an egg, like a little bird's egg or something. When you are feeling hopeless, Snowflake Obsidian can help you regain your courage to persevere and help you see opportunities you may have overlooked to improve your situation. So this one looks like it's just really good for giving you hope and continuing to keep you motivated, and also see things in your life that you may have not seen so clearly before. So this might be definitely useful for someone who feels like they're a little bit lost in their journey, need a little bit of boost of hope so that they don't feel hopeless, like everything is lost and there is no point of like trying. So definitely good for people who have like, I guess, severe depression and like future anxiety, where you just like everything that has to do with the future makes you like really nervous and hopeless. So good for that kind of people. Definitely gonna be useful for me. So I like that I got this. I like this one a lot and it's really cute. Looks like a little egg. So the next one is a really pretty color, and this one just reminds me of, like, you know, if you've ever like been in a city, if you look kind of on the sidewalks after it rains, the kind of color the water turns, like this beautiful kind of like metallic rainbow. So this one is called Titanium Aura, and it's a titanium quartz that amplifies and magnifies healing energy and clears and cleanses chakras. It helps to amplify both body energy and healing thoughts. Used to enhance creativity and helps to remove blockages and enhances psychic powers. Helps with clairvoyance and all forms of seeing. So this is cool. I mean, I'm not sure, like, I want to be clairvoyant. I mean, I don't want to see ghosts, okay? And I don't necessarily want to know what people are thinking because I kind of already got too good at that, and it's like, it's good and it's bad, okay? That's all I have to say. But it's really just a cute, pretty, really beautiful rock. And this one's not mine. Most of these are not mine, but they're in my house, so I can use them. So the next one is Emerald, and I really was like happy about this one because this is actually my birthstone. I was born in May, so Emerald is apparently my birthstone. So this is kind of like a rough cut emerald, but it's so gorgeous in person. Let me just see. Yeah, it's like this beautiful green. Oh my god, it's gorgeous. It just kind of like from far away looks like a regular rock, but when you see that beautiful green in person, you're just like, yes, that's an emerald. So it says here that the emerald is the sacred stone of the goddess Venus, and it was thought to preserve love. The emerald has long been the symbol of hope. It is considered by many to be the stone of prophecy. For some, the emerald acts as a tranquilizer for a troubled mind. The emerald is said to bring the wearer reason and wisdom. The strongest time for the powers of the emerald is said to be spring. Spring is around the corner, bitch. I'm gonna be all up with this emerald. Okay, give me that wisdom. Give me all that good stuff. Give it to me now. I need it. Okay. In several cultures, the emerald was the symbol for fertilizing rain. In the Christian faith, it is a symbol of faith and hope. Wow, so this has quite the history. I was actually looking up different articles and there was just so much information that I was like, I can't read this to you guys because it's just too much. But the emerald has quite the history, quite a lot of significance in many cultures. There was even a culture that they believed that there was a goddess inside the emerald. And I'm like, girl, making me hyped up because this is my birthstone, hyping me up. So yeah, it's really beautiful. I'm glad I have it, and I love the rough cuts. Like honestly, some, you know, there's people who like really like the like shiny ones or just like getting the chain, but there's something about like a little simple pebble that just makes me feel like really connected to the earth and makes me feel like I found it myself, which I did in the store. But I'm kind of, if I were you, like I'd really suggest finding a local crystal shop if there is any. There luckily was really one, there was one really close to my house, and I never even knew about it, but I had been kind of wanting to get crystals for a long time. I have not had any in my life, and when I went, I was just like, I felt like I was in a wonderland. Honestly, there were so many beautiful crystals. They were very specific about their uses and everything like that. The people in the store were incredibly friendly, and they were actually really good prices too. So I would suggest you try to find your local crystal shop and support a small business, you know, while you do it, instead of like buying it online. So the next one is called Pyrite, and it's just this really shiny, oh my god, just beautiful stone. And I was actually just attracted to it at first just by visuals, and then when I read what it was for, I was like, wow, like is this some kind of like weird psychic coincidence? Because it was just ended up being one of the ones I needed the most. So out of all this haul, like I picked 3 for me, and then I felt like I had a deep connection to these stones, and that's why I decided to take them home. But yes, this one is Pyrite, and it's also very famously known as fool's gold. So this one is especially for protecting your aura and protecting yourself from negative energy and other people, you know, toxic people who have basically bad intentions for you. Pyrite blocks energy leaks and mends auric tears. I don't know what the hell auric tears is. If you know, leave it in the comments below. I'm guessing like that's, you know, like pain that your aura feels. I'm guessing that's what that is. It says carry pyrite in your pocket to protect you from both environmental pollution and physical danger. Pyrite also promotes good physical health and emotional well-being. So I definitely wanted this one just simply because I do deal with a lot of negative people in my life, most of them being my family, which is why I can't necessarily just cut ties completely. So I definitely wanted to carry this around, even if it's just a reminder to be strong, and I will feel protected, thus I will not let the negative energy affect me as much. So I would definitely be carrying this around with me everywhere, because I just feel like everywhere I tend to run into people who seem very hateful and negative and just like sad souls who want to like see other people in pain. So I'm definitely going to be carrying this one around, and it's just freaking gorgeous. I'm not telling you the prices, but a lot of the stones here were like $5 and under, and this one was $3. And oh my god, like it was so worth it. I even thought I got it the specific size because they had like a bunch of different sizes, shapes and everything in kind of like a little jar. And I picked this one specifically because I do want to like make it into a necklace at some point that I can wear it. And I also wanted it to be small enough that I could just fit anywhere, like even in my bra, and you know, it's not gonna be too noticeable that I'm carrying a rock around, you know. But yes, the next one is one that you're probably gonna know about. It's like one of the most famous ones, and so is the one after this one. This one is the rose quartz crystal, and it's so beautiful. It's rough cut and it's not polished, and also I found this one that just specifically looked like a heart, and I just found that really interesting because this one definitely has to do with love and self-love. So I felt like this one stuck out to me because it looked like a heart, and I felt like it just kind of was a weird coincidence that I happened to find one that looks like a heart, and it was like the only one that looked like that out of all the ones that were in the little container with it. So rose quartz is one of the most popular crystals in healing, jewelry, as well as feng shui. Famous for attracting and keeping love, rose quartz is also used to protect one's heart from pain and future disappointment. So this one is really good. I've read a whole bunch of different articles that say a lot of different things, but it says like it attracts love, and I am in a relationship, but that doesn't mean I don't want to attract love. I definitely want to like be able to give love to people and also receive love from people. It's something I found really hard in my life. Not to give love, that comes easily to me, but to receive love is very hard for me to do. So I specifically got that stone for this, and also for self-love, because it is also something that I still struggle with sometimes, and I'm sure a lot of you do. And this is just a beautiful stone, honestly. Like, I want to get like a bigger one, but I definitely wanted to start out small and just get what kind of really called my attention in the store, and this was definitely one of them. And this is the back, really beautiful pastel-y pink color. I love it. It's like one of my favorites, but the last one is definitely my favorites, like for sure. Last but not least is my baby, the most beautiful one, the little cutie, the everything I've been needing, the everything I've been looking for in my life. And this one is, of course, Amethyst. And as you can see, my makeup definitely matches the rock. It's like me and the amethyst are like sisters right now. Like, you can't even tell like if I'm the rock or if that's the rock, right? Like but anyways, yes, this is Amethyst, beautiful, gorgeous rock. And oh my god, when I saw this one, this was the only one that looked like this. Like, it had little spikes coming out. Like, it's like literally from this beautiful planet where everything is glittery and purple and perfect. And I saw this one and I was like, I cannot go home without it. So Amethyst is apparently Amethyst has healing powers to help with physical ailments, emotional issues, and in energy healing and chakra balancing. Amethyst crystal therapies are primarily associated with physical ailments of the nervous system, the curing of nightmares and insomnia, and balancing the crown chakra. So that one was so interesting to me because I have very vivid, horrible nightmares that really stem from my PTSD and having been in an emotional and physical abusive relationship. So I definitely have a lot of nightmares, and also just like things that have happened in my life. I don't know. Then again, I've always really had a problem with nightmares since I was a little girl. I have trouble sleeping. I have trouble like, basically I freak out when I go to sleep. It's just crazy, and I try to avoid sleep as much as possible. I tend to go to sleep really late because I'm afraid of sleeping, and that's really sad. But I'm sure that there's some of you who probably relate to this. I did sleep with it last night, and unfortunately I did have a nightmare still, but like I said, these things are not cures. They're more just like symbolism and kind of like something to remind you that you can do it. Like, it's more of like a tiny symbol of hope, these rocks and these gemstones and crystals. So I did have a nightmare at the beginning of my night, but then, you know, after a while, like, it turned into not a nightmare, if that makes any sense. It was just a normal good dream. So I mean, it could have worked also, but if you look at it the other way, I did start out my night with a nightmare. But it's just a beautiful little cutie, Amethyst. And this one costs $10, and actually this one actually has a sticker on the back. So yep, this one costs $10, which, I mean, depending on how you look at it, is really expensive or not. But I saw this one and I knew it was worth it because it kept calling to me. Like, I had picked up a different one instead that was cheaper, and then this one just kept calling to me. Like, I literally felt like it was like, Carolina, you baby rock. So yeah, that's what I was hearing from her. I don't know. But yeah, I love this one so much. It's really cute little decor piece as well. And also, I heard that if you buy new crystals and stuff, you have to go ahead and replenish them, recharge them. There's different ways you can do it: leaving it in the sun for 4 hours, leaving it out overnight during a full moon, letting it get cleansed through like a running stream. So I might do one of those today. I might actually take all of these to a stream nearby, like a really nice one, and let them replenish, because I heard that that's how they work better. Also, if you think about it, it was in a store, getting energy from a bunch of different people, the people who work there, the people who go to visit, people who touch it, pick it up. So honestly, like, I mean, it's weird, but I do believe in things like that, and I do believe things hold energy. If you've seen my other videos, I believe that getting gifts from negative people can actually negatively impact your life. So I kind of feel like that's the same idea behind these stones. These stones can hold positive energy, because they're from nature, and nature is really just a positive force. It's a happy force. It's a force of growth, and basically all, like, it's just a living, breathing force. And even if it looks like just a rock, there is an energy field attached to this. This is matter. There's atoms bouncing right now as this product right now, just like I'm bouncing with atoms. This item is also made out of the same thing I'm made out of, which is strange to think about, but I don't know. I didn't go to Harvard, you know. Overall, these were my threes, and if you see, they even look cute together. Like, oh my god, they look like a cute little crystal family that's gonna help me out with my issues. Definitely hoping this one works more with nightmares, hoping this one helps more with self-love, and this one, girl, this one is gonna ward off all those nasty ass people in my life, help me protect myself from those hating ass, angry ass people. So yeah, I hope you guys learned something from this video. If I didn't say everything perfect, like, I'm sorry. I'm not a professional. I literally just went to the store yesterday. Okay, I went to the store yesterday and got the crystals. I definitely have been looking them up for more time than that, but I'm not a professional. I can't even say their names right, honestly. Just Amethyst, rose quartz, and pyrite. I know how to say those three. Yeah, I definitely suggest that you go to the store and pick one out yourself in person instead of just ordering them online, because you can really pick one that's more connected to you, that's calling to you, spend time with them. I spent a lot of time in the store, and so did my hubby. He picked out all these other ones. He ended up getting more than me, and he wasn't even the one who was interested in crystals, which is crazy. So take your boyfriend, he might get into it. Take your family, you know, take your parents, and they might even actually get into it and want to get some themselves. So yeah, I definitely suggest you go in person and pick them out, because they're gonna probably be more connected to you. They're probably gonna be you're actually going to be drawn to the ones that you need, because I was definitely drawn to these, and they ended up being perfect for the kind of issues that I'm dealing with in my life. So, you know, just saying. So if you enjoyed this video, or you learned something, or you liked any of the crystals that I showed you in this haul, leave all that information down below in the comments, and I will read your comments. I'll answer back. I hope you guys really move forward in your journey of growth and self-love, and I hope that these crystals somehow can help you, and I hope that they can help me as well. So we're gonna do this together, okay? I'm definitely gonna go back to the store and get more. There was a few that actually, after I left the store, I had researched, and I was like, ooh, there's some that I would really like. So I will be going back. Whatever I decide to buy, when I go back, I will show in another haul, another crystal haul. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and leave a like or subscribe. And also, if you haven't followed me already on Instagram, you can follow me at Carolina's Pastel Diary, and on Snapchat at Carolina's Diary, and on Twitter at Carolina's Memoir. Until next time, stay beautiful, stay strong, and stay woke, girls. I'm here for you.